Blue skies, cool temperatures, and controversy greeted the 2007 running of the Great American Race. 5 crew chiefs were removed from their teams before the race for various infractions during qualifying. Toyota finally made its way into the Nextel Cup with 2 former winners among its 4 entries. And Juan Pablo Montoya, coming off a win in the 24 Hours of Daytona just weeks before, brought his sterling credentials to NASCAR. Rookie David Gilliland was on the pole as the green flag waved.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Oh yeah, boys, let's go racing. Sitter David Gilliland lead the first lap.
He can lead the first one. I think he can probably lead the last one, the way that car has performed down here the last week and a half.
That's worth 5 bonus points. If you lead a lap in a Nextel Cup race, 5 bonus points put on your points total for the year.
And all those butterflies and all that anticipation, that's over with now. We got to put our work clothes on and get busy.
And there they are already. It didn't take them long. 3 wide. We'll talk about that a lot. These cars bouncing around at over 180 miles per hour.
And right now you can do that. The tires are good. They're fresh tires, good grip. You can get 3 wide and move around right now, but that'll change after a while.
Jeff Burton moving up 4th on the inside lane, now moving up into 7th spot as Gilliland's Ford brings them around for the 2nd time.
And Mike, don't forget, we had rain here last night. This is a green racetrack, so this is the first time these guys have run on this track with it in this condition.
For a long time, it looked like the day would be remembered as the Tony Stewart Show. From a second-row start, he worked his way into the lead by the 49th lap. He won the Budweiser Shootout and one of the Gatorade qualifiers, and the number 20 Chevrolet was clearly one of the fastest cars. But first, a mishap in the pits knocked him back to 14th.
Man, that was serious.
Then he hit some debris on the track and had to pit again, and a penalty for excessive speed on pit road moved him all the way to the back of the pack. So smoke got to work.
When Kyle Petty blew that tire, Stewart had run over some debris, so they pulled out the front valance, and they've got that all squared away. But when the green flag dropped, instead of leading, Tony Stewart restarted 40th. He's up to 35th now.
Watch Stewart's number 20 and Montoya's 42.
And you can see Tony's car it's not turning. He's got the wheel turn, but there for a moment it would not turn until he used Mr. Montoya for a bank.
Kurt Busch leads Denny Hamlin. Look at Tony Stewart right out that view. The Home Depot number 20 has climbed back up into the top 20. He's up to 15th place as Dale Jr. pulls alongside.
And right now, that 20 car, Tony Stewart, remember, had that speeding penalty about 50 laps ago. He has now worked his way into the top 10 up in the 9th position. So he's working his way back.
Stewart has climbed into the top 5, overcome a pit road penalty.
Boys, don't look now, but Tony Stewart, he has friends behind him. It's taken him almost 60 laps, but he's up there battling Kurt Busch in the 2 for the lead. He was 40th 60 laps ago in that 20 car.
Tony Stewart, for the first time in the last 70 laps, is going to lead the Daytona 500 for the 2nd time today. Anyone surprised?
How we doing here, Hall?
Not really. I'd say you're doing pretty good there, Smoke.
And with 50 laps to go, Tony Stewart led the Daytona 500, but only briefly.
Crash in turn 4.
Man,
and there in the midst of it sits Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch, the 2 leaders.
I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe Tony got a little loose all at once.
Kurt Busch, the 2 will go straight to the garage, Jerry.
I'm worried about you. I ain't worried about that car.
Tony Stewart was again out of the race. It remained to be seen who would survive the usual late lap restrictor plate frenzy. Defending champion Jimmy Johnson was next to go.
Let's ride with Jimmy.
for these guys to go.
And another wreck narrowed the field with 13 laps to go.
Here's what I don't think he realizes. He's got a flat right front tire.
150 miles an hour. Blaney is trying to scrub off speed.
And just nowhere for Ken Schrader, the 21 car, to go.
Or Boyer in the 07 car.
Amidst all this excitement, Mark Martin had taken the lead. His was another story of heartbreak in the Daytona 500. 22 starts and no wins, with a third place in 1995 his best showing. All he needed to do was hang on. But another wreck would mean a green-white checker finish once again.
Look at the dent on the front of Stremmy's car there, the silver car. Tire smoke from the 17. Nobody's going to live now. There's just 4.5 laps to go in the Daytona 500.
What do you think? Oh, there's a car in trouble.
Jamie McMurray, the 26 car, bounces off the outside wall.
And around they go.
Ricky Rudd, the 88 car. Caution will be out.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And remember, when the caution comes out, at the moment of caution, the field is frozen.
What do we got? 5 laps to go, before to go this time. It looks like we may get a green-white checker here.
Martin, Busch, Biffle, Gilliland, Sadler, green flag.
I don't believe he can wait very long, Larry. I believe if you're going to make the move, you got to make it quick. I don't think he can wait too long. If they're going to get him, they need to jump to the outside right away. You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
Look at the outside line. Jeff Gordon in that 24 car with his teammate Casey Mears, but Casey leaves him out there.
Now, one back. Off to the file behind you. He's coming hard, about half back now.
Now, when these guys on the outside, when they get side by side with these other cars, they're done. We're coming to the white flag.
It's up to the 5 of Kyle Busch. How long can he wait if he's going to go?
Still single file.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
To the white, man. Coming to the white. Single file behind you. 5,
Front
6,
4,
38.
single file.
There they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark moved. They got to move him somehow.
Gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life. And there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
And Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
Kevin Harvick passed Martin and beat him by 0.02 of a second. A caution would have frozen the field and made Mark Martin the winner. But the race finished under green barely, and Kevin Harvick won the 2007 Daytona 500 in the closest finish since the inaugural race in 1959.